Filmed in front of a live studio audience at Pinhook Provisions, this is No Huntsville.
We live in Huntsville, Alabama, and there's one defining thing that makes us great. And it's not the rockets, or the engineering companies, or the parks, or the food, or even our breweries. It's our people that make us great. These people. We think they're worth celebrating, worth promoting. So tune in and have a drink with us.
All right, I'm Tom.
And I'm Joe.
And this is another episode of No Huntsville.
So who's on the show today, Tom?
We have a great show. We have the guys from Arts Huntsville, we have the Dixie Derby Girls, the folks from the Dixie Danger Fest, and the music of James Irvin. So stay tuned and we'll be right back with Arts Huntsville.
The Panoply Arts Festival returns to Big Spring Park in downtown Huntsville, April 29th through May 1st. Presented by Arts Huntsville, the Southeast's premier arts weekend is sure to spark your imagination with art, music, and more. Don't miss Panoply performances by Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors, the Pollies, and more than 30 local bands. Explore the festival's art marketplace, art and science interactives, craft beer, and much more. Tickets are only $10 per person with an $18 weekend pass available in advance. As always, kids 12 and under get in free. Purchase your tickets now at artshuntsville.org.
Pinhook Provisions is Huntsville's newest mobile dining destination. Pinhook Provisions is open Tuesday through Friday, hosting Huntsville's finest food trucks serving breakfast and lunch. From ample parking to indoor bathrooms and picnic tables, Pinhook Provisions is the perfect place to try all the eclectic dining options food trucks have to offer. Be sure to check out our Facebook page for a list of the daily food trucks and special events with live music and children's activities. Pinhook Provisions now open on Bob Wallace.
Musicology School of Music is Huntsville and Madison's #1 choice for music lessons. No matter what age you are, we are here to teach you how to play what you want to play. We have an 8,000 square foot facility, including 14 private studios, a large group classroom, and a recital hall. Our full-time mission is teaching music lessons, trusted by more than 1,000 families for over 10 years. Musicology School of Music, across from Hobby Lobby in Madison.
Are you ready to rumble? The Dixie Derby Girls are now recruiting for both the adult and junior league. Come out and watch one of their matches. And if you think you have what it takes, visit DixieDerbyGirls.com to sign up. Also, check out DixieDerbyGirls.com for their schedule of events. The Dixie Derby Girls, roller derby at its finest.
Welcome back to No Huntsville. First off, I want to thank our sponsors, Arts Huntsville, Pinhook Provisions, and PNC Food Truck. But I want to get right back into our guest today. We have Daniela from Arts Huntsville to talk about Arts Huntsville and also an event coming up here in April, Panoply. So welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so let's go right into it. What is Arts Huntsville all about? What kind of organization is it, and what are they trying to do here in Huntsville?
Now, Arts Huntsville is the largest arts advocacy, service, and engagement organization in North Alabama.
Wow.
We support artists, arts and cultural organizations, not only in the Huntsville metro region, but all across North Alabama. And basically, we offer them promotion and support, advocacy on a local and state level. We also support public art and arts education.
Because, in Huntsville here, it's just a huge art city. It really is, and it's great that an organization like this can come out and really help promote it, organize it, and make sure people are coming out to it. So with that, we have something that we've been putting on every year for a long time now. You can give me more information about that, but it's Panoply. 2016 is coming up here, April 29th through May 1st, and of course it's downtown at Big Spring Park. So why don't you give us all the information about Panoply, some history on it, and why people should come out?
Yeah, it's the 34th annual Panoply Arts
34,
Festival.
wow.
Yeah, started in 1982. So it's
Wow.
been happening for a bit now. And it is just a celebration of the arts. We have more than 90 artists in our art marketplace. who come from more than 10 states: Michigan, Illinois, Florida, Mississippi, and of course Alabama and Georgia.
Right.
You could see all sorts of mediums there: mixed media, painting, pottery, sculpture, really anything you can imagine, it's in that art marketplace. And then we also have more than 30 local bands playing at Panoply this year and over 50 performances.
Wow.
What's
Yeah.
neat is there's a lot of different levels of talent as well on the art end.
Right.
Where you got the elementary kids all the way to professionals.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of interactive activities that do with science, technology, engineering, art, and math. We call that STEAM.
Right.
So that's for all ages, but the kids really love it. You could go out and learn sort of science principles with an arts spin. And then we have the student art tent. So you get to see creativity from the kid level, like you mentioned, all the way up to really astounding professional artists.
Very kid friendly.
Right, and it's a good showcase to kind of, again, let everybody know that Huntsville is a huge arts community, and it really kind of showcases all the type of art that we have, from, you know, like you're saying, to standard art, but also to music and to everything like that. It's always a good time. It does rain every once in a while.
It may rain for a little bit, but it is a rain or shine event. So,
Right.
you know, bring your umbrella and come out. Everything is under tents.
Right.
So you can enjoy it even if there's a little bit of a sprinkle.
So let me give me some idea of what Arts Huntsville would like to do in the future here, not beyond just a Panoply type event. What are you guys trying to do in Huntsville to, again, make this more of an art-friendly town?
Yeah. Well, we've just seen how the arts community in Huntsville has sort of grown and thrived over the past several years. It just keeps getting better, and it's starting to sort of be known and get put on the map for our arts community. So that's something we want to continue to support through promotion locally and regionally and nationally. We say our vision is that we want to see Huntsville as the premier mid-sized city for the arts in the Southeast.
I think it's happening.
So,
Definitely.
And I think
Yeah.
everybody needs to check out Arts Huntsville. It's artshuntsville.org, and also on Facebook /Arts Huntsville. Everybody, please give it up for Danielle for Arts Huntsville.
The Panoply Arts Festival returns to Big Spring Park in downtown Huntsville, April 29th through May 1st. Presented by Arts Huntsville, the Southeast premier arts weekend is sure to spark your imagination with art, music, and more. Don't miss Panoply performances by Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors, the Pollies, and more than 30 local bands. Explore the festival's art marketplace, art and science interactives, craft beer, and much more. Tickets are only $10 per person with an $18 weekend pass available in advance. As always, kids 12 and under get in free. Purchase your tickets now at artshuntsville.org.
Pinhook Provisions is Huntsville's newest mobile dining destination. Pinhook Provisions is open Tuesday through Friday, hosting Huntsville's finest food trucks serving breakfast and lunch. From ample parking to indoor bathrooms and picnic tables, Pinhook Provisions is the perfect place to try all the eclectic dining options food trucks have to offer. Be sure to check out our Facebook page for a list of the daily food trucks and special events with live music and children's activities. Pinhook Provisions now open on Bob Wallace.
Musicology School of Music is Huntsville and Madison's #1 choice for music lessons. No matter what age you are, we are here to teach you how to play what you want to play. We have an 8,000 square foot facility, including 14 private studios, a large group classroom, and a recital hall. Our full-time mission is teaching music lessons, trusted by more than 1,000 families for over 10 years. Musicology School of Music, across from Hobby Lobby in Madison.
Are you ready to rumble? The Dixie Derby Girls are now recruiting for both the adult and junior league. Come out and watch one of their matches. And if you think you have what it takes, visit DixieDerbyGirls.com to sign up. Also, check out DixieDerbyGirls.com for their schedule of events. The Dixie Derby Girls, roller derby at its finest.
Thank you, guys.
Welcome back to Know Huntsville. First, we want to thank our sponsors, Arts Huntsville, Pinhook Provisions, and PNC Food Truck, But let's get right into our next guest, which is the Dixie Derby Girls. Guys, thanks for coming in and talking to us.
Thanks for having us.
So let's talk about the Dixie Derby Girls, and let's talk about roller derby. So give us a little background of the local Huntsville derby team called the Dixie Derby Girls.
Okay. 2004 is when it started.
Okay.
And it was started by Michelle Novosel, Caitlin Lyons, and Rachel and Heather Gutierrez. And they're
Right.
like the grandmothers of Dixie Derby.
Right.
And they basically just stuck to it from 2004 to 2005. It was just them skating around in parking lots and some skate rinks, and
Right.
they didn't have any games or anything. And then finally they sought training from the Austin, Texas Roller Girls, which is actually the team that started all this. Back in 2002 is when they started it.
But roller derby is a resurgence from
It
like
is.
roller derby back in
It
the
is.
the
Yeah, it is not like it
Thunderbird
was back in the
era.
Something like
set.
that?
Yeah, and
Okay.
actually it goes back as far as the 1930s.
30s. Whoa.
But
It
back, go ahead.
It developed out of speed races and skate-a-thons where people would just go for hours and hours and hours, and people kept coming because they wanted to see the crashes. And so there were some entrepreneurs that saw an opportunity, and they started playing roller derby. And it eventually evolved to almost a WWF wrestling type
That's right,
status,
right.
That was
where
in the
everything
70s.
was scripted and whatnot. But today, it's made its resurgence as an actual sport.
Right.
We have rules, we have penalties, we have scorekeeping. And when you meet the other team, you don't know at the end of 2 30-minute halves who will be the winner.
Right. It's an actual sport.
It is.
And you still got the
Absolutely.
characters too, because I didn't notice till you looked at me. Your face painted.
In my face, it's painted? What? Sometimes plane crashes happen, and Richie Valens goes to being Bitchy Valens.
That's right.
So there's some theatrics along with an actual sport that everybody gets into, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So since 2004, 2006, it's getting bigger, and now it's kind of expanding
Yeah,
out, right?
it has. It has. And actually, I think in 2010, I think we actually created a juniors team, which
Okay.
is from
Wow.
8 to 18.
So kids now can play.
Kids are
too, right?
playing,
Right.
and they are incredible. By the way,
And that's co-ed?
It is this year. Last year it wasn't. This year they finally started taking on boys. So
Okay.
yes, boys 8 to 18, and girls 8 to 18.
Nice.
So.
And so let's talk a little bit about roller derby, generally. So if I come to a roller derby game, what am I seeing? What is the actual object of the game?
The object of the game is to score the most points.
Okay.
You have 5 players from each team on the track at a time. 4 of those players are defensive players called blockers.
Okay.
And then you have 1 offensive player called a jammer. Your jammer is your point scoring player. And the goal is to get your jammer past all the other team's blockers and even their jammer. For every person that they pass from the opposite team, they score a point.
Okay.
And we do this for approximately 2 minutes. Stop, take a 30-minute break or 30-second break, and then we start it all over again. So it's a very fast-moving, intense, hard-hitting sport.
And these teams are nationwide, so you guys are
Worldwide.
worldwide.
Yeah.
But sure, you're going to other cities and playing, and then you have other
Yes.
cities coming here and playing, right?
Absolutely.
And the hits are real, right?
You want to find
Just
out?
can't clothesline people.
Later.
So where are you guys in town? Where would I go see a Dixie Derby Girls bout?
We play at the National Theological Society, the NSS.
Okay.
It's on the corner of Pulaski and Winchester.
Okay. And so that's where you have all your bouts.
Yes.
And that's where the teams come and you guys would play
Yes.
there. And people can come and watch these, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right. So and you guys have a schedule that's out right now. By the time this airs, your next bout will be in May, right? So so where can people find more information about where they can join and also watch you guys play?
Well, on our website, the www.dixiederbygirls.com, and also as far as recruitment goes, show up at Roller Time Skate Rink on Sundays from 5 to 7.
And you practice there? Is
We
that-
practice
okay.
there, and that's our newbie fresh meat night. So if
Oh,
whoever can come in off the street, and we'll fill you in, and we got skates and gear. So
Nice.
So you guys are always looking for new players.
We are.
And again, you're expanding
Always
out to
recruiting.
the kids too now with the junior league, right?
right. The thing with that is they play in the same rink as we do, but it's a different organization.
Okay.
So you can go to our website, and we have a juniors tab, and then that has all the information that you need to know, the people and the contacts and stuff.
Man, it's pretty cool, and it's one other reason. Again, it's that Huntsville is kind of a cool place to be. Just the different things that are going on, that people are getting involved in these different type of events. I think it's really cool, and it's really exciting to have you guys in. Thank you so much. Everybody, give it up for the Dixie Derby Girls, guys. Thank you so much.
The Panoply Arts Festival returns to Big Spring Park in downtown Huntsville, April 29th through May 1st. Presented by Arts Huntsville, the Southeast premier arts weekend is sure to spark your imagination with art, music, and more. Don't miss Panoply performances by Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors, the Pollies, and more than 30 local bands. Explore the festival's art marketplace, art and science interactives, craft beer, and much more. Tickets are only $10 per person with an $18 weekend pass available in advance. As always, kids 12 and under get in free. Purchase your tickets now at artshuntsville.org.
Pinhook Provisions is Huntsville's newest mobile dining destination. Pinhook Provisions is open Tuesday through Friday, hosting Huntsville's finest food trucks serving breakfast and lunch. From ample parking to indoor bathrooms and picnic tables, Pinhook Provisions is the perfect place to try all the eclectic dining options food trucks have to offer. Be sure to check out our Facebook page for a list of the daily food trucks and special events with live music and children's activities. Pinhook Provisions now open on Bob Wallace.
Musicology School of Music is Huntsville and Madison's #1 choice for music lessons. No matter what age you are, we are here to teach you how to play what you want to play. We have an 8,000 square foot facility, including 14 private studios, a large group classroom, and a recital hall. Our full-time mission is teaching music lessons, trusted by more than 1,000 families for over 10 years. Musicology School of Music, across from Hobby Lobby in Madison.
Welcome back to Know Huntsville. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors, Arts Huntsville, Pinhook Provisions, and PNC Food Truck. But let's get right into our next guest. We have the guys from Dixie Danger Fest 2016. Thanks for coming in and talking about this festival.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right, why don't you give us the background of what Dixie Danger Fest is all about?
Yeah, Dixie Danger Fest is a regional music showcase and pinup girl pageant where we have 5 bands that are playing this year. And we do it every year. We have multiple bands. And then in between each band set, there's a break time where we actually have a host pageant with rounds, pageantry, questions, the whole works. And the winner is Ivana Cupcake over here. Runs the whole thing.
All right, so this is going to be Saturday, June 4th, 6 p.m. to midnight. $10 to get in, and it's Straight to Ale, which is an awesome venue here in town to have anything, really, but especially having the bands, the pageant, and of course, great beer over there. So
it's grown if you're moving it to bigger venues now, right?
Yeah. We had a Low Mill at the Prototype Multimedia facility last year, and I supplied all the food and beverages and everything. I decided I want to do that this year. We moved over to Straight to Ale.
Nice.
Less expenses, plus people like the beer Straight to Ale, so that's what we chose to do.
It's pretty good.
All right, so one big thing is going to be the music, so let's talk about the band lineup that you have going on.
Yeah, this year, really excited about the 5 bands we got playing. We got Cadillac Junkies from Atlanta, Skeptic from Birmingham, Giant Black Frames, my band from Huntsville,
nice.
VA Death Card Montgomery, and also got the Go Killers headlining the event from Huntsville.
We're big fans of the Go
Love
Killers,
the Go
for sure,
Killers.
yeah. So we got the beer taken care of course, because it's at Straight to Ale, and we have the music lineup. So let's talk about the other part, which is the pageant. So tell us all about the pageant.
All right, the Dixie Danger pageant is a pinup style pageant. We have all sorts of women, different races, sizes, shapes, ages. It's open to everyone. All women can be pinups. It's more of a feeling and a look.
An attitude.
An attitude.
There
yes.
you go, right?
We're not necessarily looking for catalog perfection. We're judging the whole person, how pulled together they are, how they carry themselves. So it's different than some other pageants that have sort of been like this in town, where they're more towards modifications and tattoos and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
These women don't necessarily have to have tattoos. It kind of comes in with the subculture, so you'll see a lot of it.
Right.
But it's we're trying to broaden.
But you're saying that you make up these kind of personas along with the pinup. So tell me about that a little bit.
Well, that's a lot of fun.
Okay.
Like I'm Ivana Cupcake. Like I want a cupcake, because I do. So they're usually fun, cute names, tongue in cheek. A lot of kitschy stuff, and it kind of allows the women to not be as afraid because they're not necessarily coming out as themselves. You know, they
Right.
can come out as a character and have a character's bio, and it's kind of like what is it? Beyonce has Sasha Fierce or something like that. You know,
There
that
you
they
go,
can just
right, yeah.
become that person, and it's just to have fun.
And
You know?
they're all really beautiful women too, because you can get sneak previews of the
Oh yeah.
contestants, right?
Oh
on the
yes.
website.
They're all on our website and our Facebook.
Yep, we share.
Where's the website for this?
DixieDangerFest.com. Just type that in, and it'll bring you to the front page, tell you about the event. You can look at all the different girls, all the different sponsors we have going on. You can listen to the actual bands that are performing, and you actually see pictures from last year we had at Low Mill.
And one more thing about the pageant, are you guys still taking more contestants?
Yes. Our deadline is May 30th. That gives me a week time to kind of prepare all the bios, get everything ready. It's actually the same day as our rehearsal. We're going to actually have a rehearsal that same Monday night at Straight to Ale. But that's the deadline for it. All you got to do is submit your name, picture, bio, and information like that.
And you got some prizes and obviously some trophies we got here. So tell me about
Yes.
the prizes and the trophies.
Oh, okay, that's me. The first place, the winner, the Miss Dixie Danger pageant, will receive this huge trophy,
Nice.
and a tiara and a sash, and $175 in cash. So that's a lot of money.
A lot of dough.
Yeah, we got big
So if you
baller
don't have
over here.
tattoos, you can go ahead and use that money, get you a
or
tattoo.
you can pay your credit card for your dress. You know.
Buy 8 beers at Straight to Ale.
That's right.
And each place gets gift certificates from different local
Yes.
Huntsville vendors like Timepiece, Blue Rose Tattoos, and then all kinds of boutiques from Retrofit, Frankie's, Pleasures, Envy Boutique. And actually, Pleasures and Retrofit will be there in person.
What?
I know, it's crazy to think about an all-ages show with Pleasures there, but that's we're crossing barriers here.
Nice.
Nice. Well, guys, it's going to be awesome. And again, one more reason that Huntsville is great because it puts on these type of really unique festivals.
And it's all ages.
And it's all ages and at a great venue with some good music, and then the pageant just kind of ties it all together, which is really great. Really excited. We're going to be there, right?
Yeah.
So we're kind of going to get involved in this too, aren't we,
Yeah,
Joe?
we were hoping maybe you guys would be our judges and help with us.
I'm signed in.
I'm there.
Let's do it.
How could you say no?
So again, that's
Thank
Dixie
you.
Danger Fest 2016. It's going to be Saturday, June 4th, 6 p.m. to midnight. $10 to get in over at Straight to Ale. Guys, thank you so much for coming on.
you.
Everybody
Thank
give it
you.
up for the guys from Dixie Danger
It's gonna
Fest.
be a good time.
All right.
That I may ever come around like I should. And when I do, always I slow down. So
The Panoply Arts Festival returns to Big Spring Park in downtown Huntsville, April 29th through May 1st. Presented by Arts Huntsville, the Southeast premier arts weekend is sure to spark your imagination with art, music, and more. Don't miss Panoply performances by Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors, the Pollies, and more than 30 local bands. Explore the festival's art marketplace, art and science interactives, craft beer, and much more. Tickets are only $10 per person with an $18 weekend pass available in advance. As always, kids 12 and under get in free. Purchase your tickets now at artshuntsville.org.
Pinhook Provisions is Huntsville's newest mobile dining destination. Pinhook Provisions is open Tuesday through Friday, hosting Huntsville's finest food trucks serving breakfast and lunch. From ample parking to indoor bathrooms and picnic tables, Pinhook Provisions is the perfect place to try all the eclectic dining options food trucks have to offer. Be sure to check out our Facebook page for a list of the daily food trucks and special events with live music and children's activities. Pinhook Provisions now open on Bob Wallace.
Are you ready to rumble? The Dixie Derby Girls are now recruiting for both the adult and junior league. Come out and watch one of their matches. And if you think you have what it takes, visit DixieDerbyGirls.com to sign up. Also, check out DixieDerbyGirls.com for their schedule of events. The Dixie Derby Girls, roller derby at its finest.
Ladies and gentlemen, James Irvin.
but Thank you, guys.